what is up, guys? I am Philly Gaming. It is a Friday, which means we have new Friday packs. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the undeniable packs are here. And here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. People call the people who actually enjoy the game, actually want to invest their money into the game. There is a lot of name calling and people calling those people whales because they put their money into the 2K product, and yet they're like, oh, nothing's going to change if people keep giving 2K their money. But here's the thing, man. At the end of the day, like, who cares if people invest their money into a video game? Like, these content creators, and I've exposed a lot of them, I've exposed a lot of these 2K content creators who just love to sit and bitch and moan. They sound like it. At this point, they sound like a broken record and absolute idiots. Like, if they hate the 2K product and they hate the predatory practices and they hate the nerfs of MFP grinding and everything else that comes with it, like, why are they still here in the community? Why are they still here in the 2K scene? Like, seriously, just at this point, just walk away. Walk away, make your stand, and let people enjoy the game. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, the card market has been updated today. So as you can see, the cards, as predicted, were going to be almost 50,000. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the cards in the card market were going to be about 50,000. So if you're trying to get the live event cards, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to cost £215 if you don't already own the card. Yeah, like if you don't own the person, it's going to cost you it will cost you a good bit of money to do that. Yeah, so as we need Austin for World Tour, we need Nia Jax, we need Ilmos. But because the grind method is nerfed, I'm not going to be grinding the game. I'm going to do what I can do, and then that's going to be it, so let's take a look at the undeniable. As you can see, you get Retro CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, you get John Cena, AJ Styles, Kalani Jordan, Becky Lynch, Victoria, Billy Gunn, Sol Ruka, Bayley, Ethan Page, Oba Femi, Stack McSlack from The Island, you get Gabriel Slade from My Rise, and you get Paragon Jay Slater or Pierce from My Rise. But ladies and gentlemen, there is a live event in this update. If we go over there now, and we're going to show you guys exactly what's up and coming. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we can get Kofi Kingston tomorrow. We need an undeniable, and then we get the 4 packs. Then the blonde, don't care, which we get the Charlotte Flair Ruby. But we need to get a technician, the undeniable Storm Lehman. Yeah, so this is where the predatory actions come in. They're going to continue to go with you need to get the collection set reward to get Jade Cargill, to get last year's version of Liv Morgan. So yeah, you need to get these collection set rewards. We can get a Dirty Dominic Mysterio tomorrow. But yeah, and as you can see, the Superstar of the Month, you do need undeniable Oba Femi. So yeah, that part 1 is gonna come out tomorrow. And then Voices and Rulers, Nanda the Giant, and then you take on the Beast Challenge. So yeah, so you need to open the undeniable packs to try and get Oba Femi. Yeah, so you get Oba Femi and you get a technician. You should be fine. And so pretty much you just need one card, a technician, Yes, you need an undeniable technician, you need an undeniable card, and you need Obafemi, so you need 3 cards from the set. There is 15 cards in the set, as you guys would expect. There's 15 cards. See, as you can see, 15 cards. You need 8 for Jade Cargill. You need 7 for the cosmetics. And as you can see, you need 8 for Bray Wyatt. And you need 7 for the cosmetics. Momentum only had 10. Yes. So Legends is it's the second highest card set in the game. But yes, ladies and men, 2K has gone and done their predatory actions. Like, it's such a... Like, here's the thing, ladies and men, like, it doesn't really matter who puts money into the game or who doesn't. Like, it doesn't affect me if people are investing their money into this game, ladies and men. It doesn't affect me. Like, my faction is not my go-to game mode on 2K. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my faction is not it's not my go-to game mode. I don't really care about the mode that much. I can play what I can play what can play, and that's the only reason I ever jump into this mode, ladies and gentlemen, is to do the live events that I can do, and basically just leave, yeah, and not have to worry about anything going forward. But I think if I manage to get enough MFP for Austin, hopefully London does. Yeah, hopefully we don't get locked out. Hopefully we don't get locked out of World Tour once more. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, 2K is actually doing what they're trying to make money on this game, ladies and gentlemen. But nope, ladies and gentlemen, all these hypocritical content creators who sit and sound like idiots, they are dumb enough. Yes, I mean they are dumb enough to spend money on this game, and yet they don't have a leg to stand on. I mean those people like Kenny Bomb, My Faction Reaction, My Faction Guy, Just Brian, and all them other all those big egotistical 2K haters, ladies and men, like they are clearly a bunch of liars. Like they really are. Like they're literally just scum of the earth, ladies and men, when it comes to the 2K community. Like we're influencers, ladies and men, like we're influencers, and it's our job as an influencer to basically make the videos, say our piece and move on. And here's the thing, even every video you guys see of these people, they just sit and they're like, oh, 2K's mishandling the game, or 2K's killing our mode that we love to sit and grind MFP on. Like, ladies and gentlemen, like if people are gonna live like that, they literally do not deserve to have anything nice in life. I mean, they don't deserve to have anything nice. And you know what, ladies and men, like you know that these people are deadbeats. Yes, ladies and men, you know they're deadbeat dads, and Dominic Mysterio would call them out for being being deadbeats. Because yes, ladies and men, they rather sit. Yes, ladies and men, they rather sit for hours on end and sit and play 2K26 rather than spending time with their families and stuff. But here's the thing, ladies and men, I'm not going to get into it, but I actually have a social life. People might not like my content, people might not like my calling out, but here's the thing, man, if people hate 2K so much, then literally just go away, like leave the community, play something else, and literally just let actual WWE fans enjoy the game, and like, so what if my faction if my faction's not up to code or up to your standard? You're just a bunch of babies, ladies and men. Like you're absolute babies out there, and your communities are so idiotic as well for actually believing the garbage that comes out of your mouth over there. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Like this is the Friday rant video about these dumbass content creators in the 2K community. Man, like people make content to have fun and enjoy what they're putting out. But no, man, every video is just like, oh, 2K's doing this now, 2K's done that now, oh, 2K's gonna push people away. Here's the thing, man, if 2K was pushing people away, then why are those people still here, man? Why are those people still here in the 2K community? Why are they still making content on the game that they claim to hate? Like, I call them out all the time, man. And here's the thing, man. You can call those content creators out. And here's the thing, man. They don't like being called out, man. They do not like being called out. They don't like being called egotistical, egotistical. They don't like being called anything else. Because they're soft, man. Those people are absolute soft snowflakes. They get under and they're offended because people have an opinion and they're right when they call them out. And here's the thing, man. Like, I'm not gonna sit and lie to you guys anymore than they do. Because yes, man, you can sit and watch their content, you can believe their garbage that they're spitting out. But here's the thing, man, they're just trying to brainwash their fan base so their fan base doesn't stop giving a damn about them, about their channel, and about the content that they bring out. Like, it's really one of those things, man. Like, it's such a disgrace, man. That these people out there, man, they're grown ass men, man. They're literally in their 40s and 30s, just sitting bitching about a video game made by a company that's basically made for kids. Yes, man, this game is rated T for teen, E for everyone, and everyone is gonna play this game. And here's the thing, man. Yes, there's virtual currency in the game. Do we have to buy it? Man, the simple answer is no. We do not have to buy the virtual currency. We do not have to put our money into the game. But here's the thing, man. That's the power of free will. We have free will. And if we want to buy VC and put money into the game, well then we're gonna do it because that's our right to do so. And all these big content creators out there said, no, but don't put money into the game, or we want 2K to change the game, so please stop giving 2K your money and stuff like. And like, here's the thing, man. You can tell people to stop doing it, but they're not gonna listen to you because they know that you're a moron, and I know you're a moron. And I know you're a stupid idiot, and they know you're a stupid idiot, but your fan bases are that stupid and deluded that they believe anything that comes out of your mouths. Like, you're literally the biggest excuse of a content creator and as a human being in general. Like, you really should be ashamed of yourselves. Those people that are mentioned, like their communities should be ashamed. Their communities need to actually wake up and get their heads out of their asses and actually listen to themselves instead of letting people dictate what they can and can't enjoy or can't do when it comes to video games, when it comes to this game in general and my faction brand. Like, honestly, man, like, I'm getting sick and tired, and there are people out there, man, who are sick and tired of listening to these bum-ass content creators just shitting on 2K every chance they get. But here's the thing, Ben. If those people are dumb enough to give 2K their money and they give you guys the biggest load of garbage excuse that they need to buy the game for the content, ladies and gentlemen, they didn't buy the game for the content. They bought the game so their fan base wouldn't leave them because they built their channels around one mode on the game that they purchased, and that's my faction, man. This simple mode that's got it's got three modes to play, despite the fact that you can fight people online. You've got your pack system as well, where you can open packs. You've got your market to buy the cards, and you can even try them out as well. Like, if you click, yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can try the card out if you want, like, yes, you can try the cards out. You get 5 tries. You get 5 a week. Yes, you get the so you get 5 trials a week. So you can try the card out. But do you get to take it outside the mode? Do you get to take it anywhere else? No, you don't get to take it in. You don't get to take it into the modes. So yeah, you can use Najax, but that's about it. Yes, you can use the card, but you're stuck in the training area, in the training zone. You can't take them in the world tour because yes, I mean you physically have to own them to take them in the world tour. But yeah, you can try them out. You can see if you like them. But I mean, like the 2K community is such a childish space to be in, and I'm glad, Benjamin, that I don't have to be a part of it. Like I'm glad that I do not have to be a part of this community, this my faction community. Like I'm not, yes, Benjamin, I am not committed to my faction. But anyway, Benjamin, that's the Friday update. You guys see the upcoming live events. You know what you have to do. You saw the card market. You saw there's nothing new in World Tour. Weekly Tars doesn't get updated until Monday. Faction Wars has updated, but apparently some of the cards in there are glitched. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Philly Gaming. I thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy, subscribe, hit the like button, and hype up the videos. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.